ran out of coffee yesterday, so we're using the backup. It's pre-ground Starbucks coffee. I'm looking for my blender bottle so I can put like a protein shake together, but I can't find it anywhere in the house. So I think I may have left it in the car, hopefully. If not, thing's gone. I'm sure this goes for every other human being on the planet too. I absolutely hate losing things. So when I lose things, it's really annoying. And I don't lose things very often. I try my best not to, but when I do, it's really annoying. Wasn't in there. Maybe it's actually in the cabinet. Like, I'm one of those people that I like have my own organizational system. Like, my wife doesn't really like my organization, but I know where everything is most of the time. So, on the rare occasion that I lose things, it's just really, really frustrating. I couldn't find it, but what I did find was 2 old bags of coffee that I didn't know we had, an outlet up in that cabinet, don't know why it's there, and a crap ton of mugs that I forgot that we owned. So as much as I hate to admit it, I think I have to admit defeat and accept the fact that I lost my blender bottle for now. It's nice outside though. Update. I just used a coffee mug or a to-go coffee mug with the sealable lid, plugged the holes and shook it up with ice. Remember this video where we got these for free? It worked. So I wanted to talk to you about the microphone I use for TalkBack and MD for live sets. So the microphone I use is the Shure SM58. So the difference between this microphone and a 58 you may have at your church or venue is this guy has a switch on it. And basically what that does is that lets me turn the microphone on and off when it's being used or not being used. And the benefit to this is to avoid just unnecessary noise going into this microphone from drums or just stage volume when it's not being used. So if I need to use it, I turn it on and I talk, and then when I don't need it, I just turn it off and it just sits there. And I know that there's like proximity sensors and stuff like that you can get, but the reason I use this instead of that is mostly because this is $100 and a proximity sensor ranges from like $200 to $250 just for the sensor, not even for the microphone. And somebody that travels a lot and this gets beat up, I mean, it's been dropped a lot and rolled across stages. I really feel better knowing that if I had to replace this, it would be $100 versus a $250 replacement just for the sensor itself. It also just avoids like having to have like a front of house guy or a monitor guy set up a gate, and you have to speak at the exact volume to open the gate, and if you don't, it's not going to go through. It's just a lot easier to use this guy. And basically, I just use this if something goes wrong with tracks, or like I said, if I have to MD for a Sunday or a special event, something like that. There's a lot of different choices for stuff like this. Like pretty much every microphone company makes a microphone with a switch on it. I just went with this one because Shure's great, and I can use it for other things. I've actually used it for like room mics and stuff like that in a pinch if I needed to. It's a good microphone. If you're on the market and you want to do it on a budget, I recommend this guy. Works great. And the switch on this guy, it just feels more tactile. It's raised up, so like I don't even have to really use my fingernail or anything. I can just switch it with my finger. And when you're playing a live set, the last thing you want to do is have to like mess with something like this. Anyway, recommend it. Have mine for a couple of years now. Yeah.